I'm in the summer. Mia, hey, where you going? I'm in your eye. I'm in the summer. I'm on it high. I'm in the summer. I'm in the lie. I'm in the summer. Buy me something that shines. I know you're running up through and roll the dice. Roll the dice. Hmm. It ain't right. I'm in the summer. I'm running high. I'm in the summer. Mia, going. Call. I'm up. Shama sleeps. Shama? Bro, what do you. Yes. He's. How many weight classes between him? Let's quit playing with the brother. Quit playing with the brother. Okay? You were banned from using the brother word. I feel like only brothers can call each other brothers. If you're not a Dagestani fan, how can you use the brother word? You know what I mean? My brother. My brother. Brother Merab owns the word brother. Yeah, caucus, dude. If you're from the caucus, dude, if you're a real caucus brother, hold up. Before we get into all this stuff, okay? I want to do you a favor. All right, take a look at this. Look at this, bro. I mean, come on. She's so bad. Haram, bro. Haram this, haram that. You know, it is what it is. Okay. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Okay. That same goes with that. But dude, Merab, I don't know. Merab, I think Merab is good, but he's beatable. You know what I mean? But sometimes it might be like in that situation where it's like the guys who you think aren't beatable end up getting beaten. Like who's like a guy who people think is unbeatable? You know, like Islam. He's like people think that he's unbeatable. He might get beat. You know, but Merab, people are like, oh, you're gonna get beat, but then nobody beats him. But now then, everybody kind of realizes that, you know, Merab will KO Umar and Bautista same night. Stop it. Bautista and Gon are winning this week, brother. Yo, you are insane. Have you watched a Gon fight? I'm convinced you don't watch fights. If you genuinely believe Gon is going to win, I kind of want to see Gon win, but there's no fight that you can watch where you convince yourself that, you know what, this is how I see Gon. How does Gon win? The only way Gon can win is if he drags Gon by flying knee in the 6th round. Dude, Cyril Gon can land a flying knee and he has no power. He will land a flying knee and he's not going to be able to KO somebody. You know, he landed a flying knee flush. Cyril Gon landed a flying knee flush on the face of Dontel Mays and didn't knock him out. He dropped him with follow-up shots after landing a flying knee, but he couldn't even. And then he took him to the 3rd round. He fed him with a flush flying knee in the very 1st round, and then he ended up finishing him in the 3rd. At heavyweight, if you land a jumping flying knee to someone's face flushly, you should put him out. So he just has literally zero power. Gon is cursed with athleticism, sexy light skinism, fashion prowess, being French, having a dope accent, right? But one thing he has been cursed with is the inability to have power. Gon sleets Umar in round 1. Wow, nice. KO Tom is faster, but that's it, to be honest. Tom, just faster. Tom has better boxing than Cyril Gane. He's faster than Cyril Gane. He has better takedowns, better timing, better jiu-jitsu. Okay? That's how Gane only has one thing better than Tom. He only has kicks. The only difference between the only one up Gane has on Tom is the kicks. That's the only thing he has one up on. Other than that, he's literally fucked. I'm calling Aspinall beat Gane. Bruh. Welcome to the club. I mean, literally everybody thinks Aspinall's gonna win, bro. Welcome to the fucking club. You absolute fucking idiot, mate. Holy hell, you fucking idiot, mate. Fucking hell, lads, hey. Every belt will go back to the US, you'll see. Okay. 125. You're banking on Joshua Van to get to beat Pantoja. I doubt it. 135. Who's the best chance of getting the belt at 135 that's from America? Best case scenario to get a belt in America, you need Piotr Jan to beat Merab, and then you need Sean O'Malley to beat Piotr. And I don't think Piotr's beating Merab, so that's not going to happen. 145. Who's American at 145? Who's American at 145? Aljo? Aljo is not becoming champion. Hell no. 155, Gaethje's best chance. Or Holloway. I think Holloway has a better chance than Gaethje. Holloway could become champion. 170, Bilal. He's not becoming champion again. 185, nobody's becoming champion other than Chimaev. 205, Jamal Hill or Khalil is the best chance, and they're fucked. So, Ortega at 145, bro. You cannot be for real. Ortega, he win the belt. How about make weight first? Aspinall's boxing is overhyped. How? Boxing is overhyped. How is his boxing overhyped? If anything, Cyril Gane's overhyped. Steve Garcia, champ 2026? Nah. I mean, maybe, but doubt it. I think his ceiling is like number 3. I think his ceiling is getting a title shot and then losing in the title bout. O'Malley sleeps Umar with a spinning elbow. I wish Sean O'Malley would KO Umar. I pray to God. Rage bait title number 150. It's not rage bait. You don't think Umar has a chance at who do you think Umar loses to? Mario or Merab? Because Mario got submitted by Corey Sanhagen. Are we forgetting that? Close fight with Ricky Simone. Close fight with Damon Blackshear. Okay? Let's not forget, Mario's not this unbeatable guy. He gets the belt from Merab again. Oh, I mean, you're acting like that's an impossibility. You're acting like that's not possible. Umar is young. He was nervous. Okay, I talked to Umar after his fight with Merab. He said, Brother, I very nervous, brother. This second main event, brother. Second 5-round fight, brother. I very tense, brother. Make me gas out, brother. I really want to get title fight back, and this time I won't be nervous, brother. Please. This is what he said to me after the fight. He left a voice memo. He sent that to the Dagestan group chat where all the whole Dagestani guys are. Me, Chimaev, Islam, Umar, all of us. We're all in that group chat. And he sent it to us. And he said he was nervous. So he's young. He has lots of improvements to do. And Merab's only getting older. Merab is only taking more damage. Merab is so active. At some point, it's got to... Unless Merab is on steroids, then, you know. Dan Ige champ. Right? That's what the guys do. Dan Ige champion? Hell, bro, Dan Ige. The guy who lost to Lerone Murphy, Diego Lopez, Bryce Mitchell. Are we forgetting Bryce Mitchell beat Dan Ige? Let's quit playing. Do you think Alex Pereira would beat Current Reyes? I think he would. Yeah. Duh. Bro, Alex Pereira would chin Current and prime Dominic Reyes. He'd probably chin prime Dominic Reyes. Because Dominic Reyes he has a good wrestling base, but he never used it offensively. And that's a problem with the 205 division. That's why DC was able to do what he did. None of these guys wrestle offensively. It's crazy. It's so weird why 205ers don't wrestle offensively. Maybe because they're afraid or something. Also, yeah, you're BD gay, so did John Silva. What? Yeah, you're beat Ige, so did John Silva did not fight Dan Ige. What are you talking about? He fought Bryce Mitchell. And then got Diego Lopez right after that, did he not? Tom keeps his chin in the air and it looks good against people who stand there. And Cyril Gahn doesn't? Cyril Gahn doesn't? Cyril Gahn does the same thing Tom Aspinall does, except he's way more hittable. Cyril Gahn got clipped by Tuivasa because he had his chin up in the air, backing up straight, and he got clipped. Tom Aspinall does it, but he doesn't get clipped. Also, Cyril Gahn doesn't blitz forward, so is he really able to capitalize on Tom Aspinall leaning? If Tom Aspinall leans backward with his chin up in the air, you have to throw extended combos to capitalize on that mistake, and Cyril Gahn just doesn't throw combos extended because he's good at range, but the moment it gets into a close boxing range, he's cooked. Cyril fought better people. Everybody knows Derek Lewis is a heavyweight goat. Yeah, see? Exactly. Yeah, see? Exactly, bro. Alex versus Prime Jones? Probably John Jones. I feel like John Jones, what separated John Jones from the rest of the 205 division was that he had IQ. You know what I mean? He had IQ. And I think John Jones would know, okay, I'm going to take this guy down. You know what I mean? Adesanya took Alex Pereira down. John Blachowicz did. Nobody else did. Why? I don't understand. Tom keeps his chin. Curtis Blades gets a heavyweight belt. Curtis Blades does not get the heavyweight belt, bro. Who is he fighting? Who does Curtis Blades fighting? Curtis Blades? Isn't he fighting somebody? No, he doesn't have a fight scheduled, but he just beat Rizvan Kuniev. Got KO'd by Pavlov. I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Hey, daddy, how have you been? Good, bro. How you been? They both knocked that bum Ige out. John Silva did not fight Dan Ige, bro. Am I tripping? Yeah, he never fought Dan Ige, bro. What are you talking about? Dan Ige's the punching bag of 145. Yeah, I know. But he dropped Lerone Murphy. Dan Ige he's not the punching bag of 145. He's like the I would say the Neil Magny of 145, but he's a little bit different. I don't think he's booked. Yeah, he's not booked. John Pork will be the first to simultaneously hold BMF and undisputed titles. You're here, G. What's up, man? What's up, Brandon? BMF and undisputed. John Pork ain't fighting for no undisputed belt, bro. I don't know. I don't believe so. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it, mate. No, I don't. You think Curtis has a fight? I don't think he does. You went to UFC Vancouver. It was so lit. I got a pic with Diego Lopez and Bilal. Malcolm Wellmaker fan. Were you the guy who asked Diego Lopez? You seem like the type of guy to ask Diego Lopez that one question about him and Max having a tickle fight. Was that you who asked Diego Lopez about a tickle fight with Max Holloway? I feel like that you're the type of guy to ask that question, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Seems like that's the type of shit you would ask. You know, no offense, but definitely. Hot take: CM Punk is not a good fighter. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, especially in like a live chat room, dude. I would not be saying something like that because that could definitely get you in trouble, bro. Saying something like CM Punk is not a good fighter, that's a hot take. I wouldn't be surprised if like the mob came after you, bro. Like that is crazy hot. So hot, dude, you're almost burning my mouse. Crazy. What's up, Alma? How you doing, bro? Dan Ige could win a fight in theory. He won a fight. He beat he KO'd Sean Woodson. And Sean Woodson's actually not bad. Dude, did y'all see the UFC Embedded episode? Holy. Holy shit. Dude, I almost started stroking my shit. John Pork beats Ilya in January. I fucking doubt it, mate, eh? I just fucking doubt it, you know? I'm so mad about Ilya fighting Paddy Pimblett. This is absolutely fucking absurd, mate. Fucking hell, lad. Hold up. Let me show you guys this. Bruh. Why are you mad about that? Paddy is not deserving at all in the slightest. Bruh. 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 I'm back. God damn. Mackenzie Dern. Quit playing with me. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Uriah Faber sub Merab and Umar, so he's a real champ. Uriah Faber did not sub either of those guys. You're doing good? That's good, Alma. Thanks for coming here, bro. I appreciate that shit. Who's your profile picture? I can't see. Who is that? Who's that profile picture, bro? I'm trying to see. Who the fuck is that? Bogdan Guskov. Why is Bogdan Guskov out of all fighters is your PFP, bruh? What? Why are you mad about that? Nah, bro. I want guys who are deserving. Okay, I want guys who are deserving to get title shots. Like, why? How does Paddy, dude? Do y'all not find that insane? Paddy Pimblett getting a title shot off of beating Michael Chandler. I rather see someone beat like anybody else. I rather see Marcio. I think losing to Benoit Saint Denis is more impressive than beating Michael Chandler. Like it might beating Michael Chandler is not impressive at all. I think beating Moicano is better than beating Chandler. So if someone beats Moicano, they get a title shot before Paddy Pimblett off a Michael Chandler win. Like it's so obvious they're just trying to set up that fight for like. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. Congrats on your boy Charles Jourdain winning against Grant. Yeah. Dude, I would love to train with Charles Jourdain. I would also love to go to TriStar MMA, dude. That would be so dope. Ilya Patrick official? No, but it's like been rumored for like a long time. All signs are leading to Patty being the guy. Sucks. Yeah, not in the slightest. His best win is Michael Chandler. Yeah. And I wouldn't even say Michael. You know what's crazy? Michael Chandler isn't even Patty's best win. This might be a hot take. Michael Chandler's not Patty's best win. Jared Gordon is Patty Pimblett's best win to this date. I think. Probably goon to it like 10 times or even more. Nah, I didn't goon to it, bro. You think I can goon to Mackenzie, to a shorty in a bikini, bro? Stop it. If I wanted to do that, I'd go to the beach, bro. I'm not saying I would do that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it is. See batter girls at university? Yeah, I know, but it's just like, but it's not just about being bad. Mackenzie Dern's not just a baddie. She's more than that. She's inspirational. She is inspirational to young women who want to become something, young women who want to try, and not only want to try to become something, but when women get knocked down and want to come back up, you know? So it's not just about being bad. It's about being more than that. It's about being good. Somebody clip that and send it to Mackenzie Dern, bro. Please. You remember when Patty called Ilya a mongrel? Right, you little mongrel. You're born in Germany. You grew up in Spain. You're a little mongrel. You're a little mongrel, eh? Hand sanitizer boy, eh? Look at, I'm right here. I'm right here. Hand sanitizer boy, eh? You little mongrel. You're born in Germany. You grew up in Spain. You little mongrel. You little Spanish chorizo. Spanish sausage. Yeah, I remember that. You need Patty versus BSD or Dariush? Yes. Patty versus Dariush is such a banger. Patty versus Dariush is banger. But it's like, it's I don't know. It is what it is. Crazy. Spanish sausage, a little chorizo, mate. Back with olives. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying, you know, you need to change your profile picture. I'm just saying, like, why, you know, why was it that? Out of all people. But dude, Charles Oliveira is so inspirational. I always want to hate on fighters, and then the moment I wanted to hate, I was gonna make a video about like hating on Tom Aspinall, being like, dude, I just want to see Cyril Gane win because it'd just be so cool to see Cyril Gane win, right? And then I saw Tom Aspinall talk about how when he was on the come up, he was like, he had 3 kids, he had nothing, you know, and it was like it was inspirational. I'm like, I can't hate on Tom Aspinall, bro. I can't hate on him, you know. It is hard to hate on guys. Not Chandler even KO now KO's Gordon. Yeah, Chandler probably beats Gordon, but the reason I'm saying Gordon is a better win. Oh, this is terrible. The reason I'm saying Gordon is a better win than Chandler is because I think Gordon overall is a better fighter than Michael Chandler. I think your average fighter, or on average, fighters would have a harder time beating Jared Gordon than they would have beating the Michael Chandler that Patty Pimblett fought. Is Patchy Mitch Patrick, or is he really called Patchy? I don't know. What's Patchy Mix's real name? His real name is Patrick Mix. His name is Patrick Mix. So. Makes sense. No way Patchy's his name, yeah. What the fuck are you doing, Darius Beno Saint Denis? Beno Saint Denis getting destroyed and doesn't deserve it? You think Beno Saint Denis is going to lose to Beneil Dariush? Bro. Beneil Dariush is a sacrificial lamb to BSD. And I've always been on the Beno Saint Denis hype train. Always. Always. I've always been on his hype train. I said he could beat Islam. Even after he lost it, he got KO'd by Dustin Poirier. I always said he could beat Islam. And even after he lost to Moicano, I was saying he could still beat Islam. I've always been on Beno St. Denis nuts. Bogdan will sleep Jan via spinning heel kick. Yeah, I think they got a really interesting team over there in Russia. Bogdan Guskov, Sergey Pavlovich, Shara Bullet, and what's his name? Walter Walker. That's the team they have in Russia. It's literally the most random collab. Guskov, Walker, Pavlovich, Shara. Like what kind of link up is that? Chandler's higher ranked than Fiziev, brother. Long live the king. Shut up. BSD got killed by Moicano. Yeah, but that was just unlucky circumstances. The only reason Beno St. Denis lost to Moicano is because his eye got swollen up bad. If his eye wasn't swollen up bad, he would have beaten Moicano. Like, it was just an unlucky doctor stoppage. You know what I mean? Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights on, carry me home. Dude, should I make a video about reacting to Mackenzie Dern highlights? And it's just me reacting to Should I do like a video where it's like Mackenzie Dern video breakdown, and then it's just like complete goon bait where I'm just watching her weigh-ins? I'm not BSD. He's good at nothing. He's mid. No, he's good. It doesn't matter who fights for the title. The belt will end in John Pork's waist, bro. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. John Pork just came off the Contender Series. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, bro. You should react to Grasso highlights. Make sure you only show one hand the whole time. That might not be a bad idea. I'm thinking about it. That might not be a bad idea. Reacting to Mackenzie Dern highlights. And it's just like 5 minutes of me watching weigh-in footage. Dude, that would be funny, but would people watch that? That's the question. I think, you know what? People might watch that. I'm going to write that down. Mackenzie Dern video breakdown weigh-in footage review, and then I'll also do weigh-in footage review as well as wiki feet review, and then I'll do that. I'll do weigh-in footage review and wiki feet review. Dude, that could honestly be funny as fuck. Dude, that could be funny as hell, dude. That would be funny. You should react to Grasso highlights. Bro, Grasso highlights? Dude, she's so out of it, dude. Holy. Dude, I was talking to some dudes that train at my gym, dude. They knew Duke Rufus. Dude, the guys who trained at my jiu-jitsu gym, they knew Duke Rufus, bro. They were talking to me. They're like, yeah, they're like, you see the news that Duke Rufus died? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And they're like, yeah, he's like, yeah, when I was talking to him, he just seems like he'd been through a lot. Like, he had so much shit going on. Some guy at my, dude, these guys were like really sad about it because they knew Duke Rufus. And there was one guy at the gym who finished training, tried to make a joke about it. And it was like, yeah, I think it was CTE. And I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Why did you say that? And they're like, nah, I don't think it was CTE. I'm like, bruh. You should make sure to only show one hand. Yeah. John Pork will never get ranked calling it now. Nah, I doubt it. Wonder how Showtime Pettis felt? Yeah, I know. It's fucked. It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. Alright, I'm gonna do a Mackenzie Dern review. They wouldn't say that in front of Pettis. No, it was one guy, but he like, I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to be edgy or he was trying to like say something, but like I don't know why he said that. He was like maybe he died of CTE. Like even if he did die of CTE, why the fuck would you say that, bro? Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Your system chopper put bullets in your system. I drink Lipton. Dude, dude, one of my favorite fights I watched was Tai Tuivasa versus Cyril Gane. Dude, I remember watching that before I went to work. It was in France, so it was like midday, and I was working in the evening. Dude, it was so fun to watch. I was like, holy shit, because I was also Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vettori. I was like, holy fuck. The crowd enhances the experience so much, like it's absurd. Can't believe Scrappy Dude was behind it all in the Scooby-Doo movie. Scrappy Doo, yeah, I know. He was the bad guy. He was dude, he had some serious prosthetics, man. Jake Paul beats Showtime Pettis 10 out of 10. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Jake Paul? I don't know how Showtime Pettis is doing. I don't know. Destroyed my bro. Time deserve the moment. Bro, I was watching that today. Gone kicking his belly was hilarious. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah. All I remember from that, or one of the key moments I remember from that fight, is Cyril Gane is fighting him. Right, he's doing that, bouncing, throws a teep up the middle, and Tai Tuivasa was like feeling those teeps, so he literally tried to call his own groin shot, and Gane's like, no, no. And Tai Tuivasa was like, yeah, you got me, bro. You got me. And tried to stall it out. Yeah. And he's like, Tai Tuivasa like grabs his stomach. Dude, I remember that like it was yesterday. That was such an impactful fucking card, bro. For my life. So impactful. So fucking impactful, mate, yeah. Council fake being rocked and missed his bomb. I don't think he faked being rocked. He didn't fake being rocked. He was genuinely rocked, and then he just got caught, and then he went with that overhand. I'm pretty sure there was somebody else who did that same thing. I'm pretty sure Derek Lewis did that at some point. Like, didn't Derek Lewis like fake being rocked and throw like a big bomb? Yeah, he did that against JDS, bro. He did that against JDS. He got kicked to the body. He pretended to be hurt. Bro, what is this? Hello, let me show you guys this. Bro, I search up Derek Lewis fake hurt, and this is what pops up. A tweet from Derek Lewis that says, Alexa Grasso looks like she keep it hairy. Bruh. I wish she kept it hairy, bro. I love a little bush, bruh. I love a little hair. Love a little jungle. You know what I'm talking about? Ilya Patty, UFC 324. Is it true or false? Insider information says that is the direction they're going for, as well as all exterior factors. Like if we compile everything we know about that fight, first thing we know, Ali Abdelaziz is very upset, which makes you think that Justin Gaethje's not getting it because Ali Abdelaziz is his manager. You also have Paddy Pimblett talking on Twitter, talking about how he signed the contract and he's waiting on Ilia Topuria to sign the contract. So He's married saying that, what the fuck? Yeah, but I mean, Derek Lewis's girl, no offense, she's not the prettiest, so he can get away with that shit. Cause she needs him more than he needs her. So, you know who has a baddie wife? Jeff Neal, bro. His shorty is bad as fuck. Against Travis Brown as well. Derek Lewis being ranked is pathetic. How shitty can heavyweight be? They have like 20 people in heavyweight. There's like 20 heavyweight fighters, but Derek Lewis is ranked because he has. I think he has like some of the most name value in the entire sport. He also he has some decent wins. I mean, he KO'd the tall guy. What's that tall guy's name? And he KO'd DeLima, right? And with that flying knee. Gone versus Fat Heavyweight is low-key one of my favorite things in the UFC. Yeah. yes. Dude, Cyril Gone versus who did he? I think in his debut he fought some guy. His name was like Pueso or something like that. Dude, that is hilarious. Him versus Pueso, like just watching like the difference in body type, because the guy Cyril Gane's are fighting, Taliesin Teixeira. Dude, Cyril Gane is literally built like a Greek statue, and he's fighting a bunch of fatso like guys who look like they just like don't train at all, and it's actually hilarious. It's crazy because he just digs to the butt. He's just so much faster, so much more athletic than him. Like it's just insane. These guys just because Cyril Gane's bouncing on his feet, right? And he's like jab, two down the middle, switch stance, uppercut, teep to the body, switch kick, spinning elbow, up elbow. And the guys he's fighting are just like, they take one step and their entire body just jiggles with fat. You called Volkov fat? No. Volkov's not fat. Volkov's good as fuck. He is good as fuck. I think Volkov's super underrated. I mean, he's not that underrated, but I think he's super duper good. I think he's on par with Tom Aspinall right now. But I think Tom Aspinall is just a nightmare matchup. But I could low-key see Volkov beating Tom Aspinall with like a body shot. I think if you're going to beat Tom Aspinall, you need to go to the body, dig to the body. Bro, she low-key does. Alexa Grasso looks like she keeps it hairy. Bro, I fucking wish I could. Butler Boy won't sign the contract. Georgiana? Bro, what are you talking about? Why would if anything, Georgiana would be on Paddy Pimblett's side. I could totally see Paddy Pimblett getting Georgiana. I could see like an embedded episode where Georgiana is on the phone with is FaceTiming Paddy Pimblett, dude. And then I could see like the Georgian mob like coming after Paddy Pimblett. I can totally see that. In your opinion, is Curtis Blades fat or built big? I think someone like him is supposed to look like that. No, Curtis Blades isn't fat. He's not fat, but he's not trim. Like Aspinall isn't. He's kind of trim. Ngannou, they're kind of trim. But it's like Curtis Blades, he's got a little bit of, he's got some extra little puff on him. You know what I mean? He's not fat though. Fat is like Tai Tuivasa. Fat is like Kelvin Gastelum, right? These guys are fat. Guys who have like a little extra puff on them, like they're not fat. Dude streaming to two people, and it is what it is. 3 now, bitch. Brother Trim, why don't you say slim? Because there's no such thing as you cannot be slim at heavyweight. Francis Ngannou is not slim, but he's trim. They're completely different. Trim means like you sliced off all the fat. Georgiana and Patty come out doing a TikTok to I've been with the baddie. I could see Paddy Pimblett doing a TikTok with Georgiana, where they do like a Pop Smoke cover. Shawty a little baddie. Shawty a little boo thing. You know, or maybe like some Ice Spice shit. You think you're the shit? You're not even a fought. I be going hard. And then Georgiana comes in on the side. It's about quality, not quantity. Exactly. 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 Stipe was slim. Stipe is not slim, bro. He's like 230 pounds. You cannot be slim at 240. The highest weight you can be and be slim is like Adesanya is slim. He's slim. But even slim is like no. He's like, yeah, he's kind of slim. For heavyweight, yeah, you cannot be slim, bro. There's no such thing as being slim in heavyweight, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you. This is some bullshit, bro. This is number one bullshit, brother. Number one bullshit, brother. What are you guys being for Halloween? Or if you're going out, are you guys going out for Halloween? Stefan Struve, he wasn't slim, bro. Hell no. Boom, 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 boom. Struve, Volkov, bro. They're not slim. They're not slim, bro. They're not slim. Not slim. I just grokked it. Yes, you can. Oh, dude, if AI says it, then it's true. I don't give a fuck, mate, eh? I don't fucking care, lad, eh? Come on. Just how good is Cyril Gahn? Just how good is Sean Strickland? Dude, how good is Sean Strickland? Which, by way of that, just how good is Drickus? And then by that, how good is Chimaev? I think all roads lead to Chimaev. Why don't you make videos like MMA Guru? It's not even hard to do. Like what? Like what? Like what do you mean videos like MMA Guru is not hard to do? What do you mean? Like breaking down interviews? Like prediction videos? Like what do you mean? People really thought Hamza was gonna lose? LOL, yeah. Y'all seen Islam say number one bullshit? Brother, this number one bullshit, brother. Brother, this number one bullshit. Who give him? Who give him? Who give him? No. Beast. Beast. Have you seen Max Holloway do that one video? Beat. Beat. Beast. Beast. Bees. 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 Justin Gaethje. Bees. Dustin Poirier. Bees. Ilya Tapuria. Bees. I don't know why that's so funny. Fights to make next videos. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Read my last matches for fuck's sake, mate. Damn, I'm on my poopy shits. Oop, I poop again. Damn, I'm on my shitty poop. We the shit. That you really did. You really wanted me to read that, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what you wanted me to read, brother? Type shit, man. You don't know DDP is gonna destroy Hamzat. Yeah. Yeah. Fights to make next videos. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I just wanna I should try to steal M Meguru's shit. You know? I should try to steal MMA Guru's shit, to be honest. Really, Dag, you didn't find that funny? Not at all. Dag, I have something to tell you. He also kept saying violence or something. Yeah. Violence. Dustin Poirier, diamond. Justin Gaethje, beast. I don't think this is gonna work. We're done. Dude, that right there is so triggering. That is so triggering. Right there. Deactivates account. Dude, hearing I don't think this is gonna work. We're done. Is like genuinely makes me want to curl up in a ball and cry. I don't know why, but it genuinely makes me want to curl up in a ball and die. Maybe it's like PTSD from Shorty saying that to me. You know what I mean? But I genuinely I cannot hear that shit. If I was a fighter and got KO'd and did that video Max was in, I'd say all my opponents are lucky they're bums. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you were a fighter and got KO'd and did the video Max was in, you'd say your opponents are all bums. But then you got KO'd by a bum. So then what does that make you? You already know I'm watching the new Avatar in IMAX. She's bad as fuck. She's bad as fuck, bro. Again, those bums got lucky. Yeah, you would cope as a fighter. But then what happens if you get pressed, right? What happens if you get pressed by like 6 Dagestanis? What happens if you lose to a Dagestani, right? You get an interview the next day. You're like, yeah, dude, you just got lucky as fuck. You got lucky as fuck, bro. Hey, brother, what did you say in interview, brother? Is this you, brother? Brother, is this you? Hey, what is interview? You did interview with Nina Drama, brother. You say, I am bum, brother. What do you mean by this, brother? What do you mean? Hey, my cousin gonna smash you. We are going to smash your boy. Loki, one of those Avatar females, bad. Dude, I always thought those avatars were bad as fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They always were bad as fuck, bro. What? These bums got fucking lucky, dude. You know what is a... I think Diego Ferreira has like one of the worst cases of CTE I've ever seen. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Why? Why? They are fucking bad, lad, eh? They're fucking bad, man, you know? Hey, you're fucking bad as shit, you know that, eh? Hey, lad, eh? Why? Anybody else picking Tom Aspinall to beat, say, Rogan? Cyril Gahn is an elite striker. Cyril Gahn. You forgot who Carlos Diego just fought? Carlos Diego Ferreira? He fought Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez. And he got fucking slumped. Didn't he get slumped? I'm pretty sure he got slumped. He was winning that fucking fight. Fuck. Don't link me. That's why I don't forget Hernandez KO Darius. He did KO Darius. And who else did he beat? Who did he beat? Who did he beat before Diego Ferreira? He beat what's his name? Chase Hooper. He also beat knocked out Chase Hooper, right? And that was Chase Hooper on a streak too. So it's crazy. Who you got? Gillespie? Gillep? Bro, who are you talking about? Yeah, bro, he's not Gregor Gillespie. You're not talking about Gregor Gillespie, are you? Anshul Jubilee. Who the fuck is he fighting? He doesn't have a fight, bruh. Not that long ago, Hernandez would have gotten cut. Yeah, he was on the down and out. He was on the down and out. Are you talking hypothetical Gregor Gillespie versus Anshul Jubilee? Probably Gregor Gillespie, bro. Anshul Jubilee. I mean, Anshul Jubilee is ass. Like, it's just these Indian fighters just don't got that dog in them. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're almost like, y'all know like Shaquille O'Neal, how he was always practicing his free throws, and even when he was practicing free throws, Shaquille O'Neal would land free throws when he was practicing. But the moment he got on the court, he would miss them all. So maybe Indians are like a victim to, I don't know, like mental block of like Indians are shit at fighting, you know? Oh, my Mike Johnson versus Jared Gordon got announced. Michael Johnson versus Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon coming off a loss. I know he got robbery decision against Nasrat Hakparas loss. Rafa Garcia. I don't remember that fight. That was like not long ago at all. He KO'd Thiago Moises. Jared Gordon, Rafa Garcia? Robert lost to Patrick as well? Yeah, Robert lost it to Patrick, yeah. Mike Johnson. Michael Johnson's coming off a... Did he fight? Did you ever fight Zell Huber? He beat Zell Huber, yeah. He beat Zell Huber. Beat Ottoman Azaitar, beat Darius Flowers, got literally destroyed by Diego Ferreira. Just lost a fucking malarkey, bro. I would probably go Jared Gordon. No. I'm probably going to go Mike Johnson, KO. The dude that beat Anshul first came in overweight, lost 2 out of 3 rounds against Anshul. The crust bones of people's dream just get cut. Did he end up... Is Anshul Jubilee cut? No way he got cut. Johnson was going to retire, but he won? Yeah. Yeah, that was a firefight. That was pretty good. I felt like I picked him. I don't know, though. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know, mate. I just don't. He's in his prime now. Jared Gordon is in his prime? Oh, no. Jared Gordon's another guy who's super inspirational. You know what I mean? He's super duper inspirational. He went from, doing meth under Madison Square Garden to fighting at Madison Square Garden. I think those inspirational stories literally get me every time. Every time they get me, bro. Fucking cry. I could cry to those inspirational stories. Like Chimaev's story, I could cry to. Jared Gordon, Charles Oliveira, Tom Aspinall. Who else had like a really inspirational... Magomed and Goliath, crazy inspirational story. Alex Pereira, I guess. Who else? Merab? What the fuck, Merab? Hell no. Inspirational? No. What the fuck? Sean O'Malley, inspirational as fuck. Yeah, so many inspirational stories, man. It's fucked. Like, I honestly wish I could have... I wish I could have a lot of the dedication these fighters have to just If people had the same dedication these fighters had, same, like, I think everybody should look up to Hamza Chimaev. Kamaru Usman for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Henry Cejudo, super inspirational too. Henry Cejudo. People should look up to Henry Cejudo. Even though you can't physically look up to Henry Cejudo, people should look up to Henry Cejudo as like an inspiration of like, fucking dig deep, bro. Dig deep and pull out. But I honestly think if there's one fighter people should look up to, I think it's Hamza Chimaev. War-torn country, moved to Sweden, lived in a gym alone. Late nights he would talk to him. He would, he said he had really bad thoughts because he would be alone for months on end. Alone. Sleeping in a gym. Chael Sonnen, sometimes his father only made 90K. All right. I'm a 6'5" mechanic that likes to party. Boo-hoo. That's Alex's sob story. Yeah. Alex's story. Yeah, I'm a genetically gifted super athlete that decided to join kickboxing. But you can't even look at it like that. Like, he does have the physical gifts, which definitely give him an advantage. But like I think he had a pretty fucked up story. But Charles Oliveira, he has a fucked up story too. Like Charles Oliveira, Chimaev, Ankalaev, I think these are guys you should look up to. Nobody's inspiration like Francis Ngannou. Hi, bro. I think you spelled Ngannou wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm just sleepy. Just being a hater? Yeah. Yeah, I know. he beat our boy, Big Onk. Fucking hell, bro. Big Onk has a sob story, too. People hate on Ankalaev. It's crazy how people hate on Ankalaev just because he's a Dagestani. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how within the UFC, I feel like this has never happened before. Is this happened before where fighters were hated just because of the place they're from? Has that happened? Like, I feel like that doesn't happen. Like, maybe like with a race and shit, you have like that one guy, the black baseball player, right? Whatever the fuck his name is. People hated on him because he was black type shit. Just like they hate me because I'm black. You know what I mean? People always say, you won't be shit. All this. They just hate me because I'm black type shit. But people hate Dagestanis just because they're Dagestani. I think it's so unfair, and I can super relate to that shit. People think Unk is a wrestler. Hell no. He's literally a striker. This guy's a fucking boxer, bruh. Just because he comes from Dagestan, people are like, oh, dude, he's a boxer, bro. That's like saying Pereira. Ankalaev is a wrestler the same way Pereira is a jiu-jitsu guy. You know what I mean? It's like, just because Pereira comes from Brazil doesn't mean he's a jiu-jitsu guy. Just because Ankalaev comes from Dagestan doesn't mean he's a wrestler. You know what I mean? Babe Ruth? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's his name. Oi, oi, oi. You fucked it up. You're supposed to say Aussie, 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 and then I say oi, 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 you dumb fuck. I forget which Dagestani and Brazilian, but someone said that Brazilian should win because they've tired of too many Dagestani champs. What? Brazil is the second most champs? Yeah, I know. I know, it's crazy. Dude, you know what I was watching? Dude, oh my gosh, this really cheesed me. Yo, Darren, are you still here? Yo, pussy, you still here? Darren, are you still here, bro? I need to show you something. Yo, Darren. You know you commented on my reply, bro? Bro, this is me. You know Daggles6839 is me? This is my account. And you commented on it. Ah, fuck, I forget what it is. Holy shit, yeah. You commented on my shit, bro. I don't even think you knew that was my account, but that's my second account. That was on the dude, that was on the YouTube video where Chimaev was talking about Pyotr Yan called him non-Russian. Pyotr Yan said Chimaev's not Russian, and Chimaev said Pyotr Yan's Chinese. Which, yeah, I know you do. Dude, Pyotr Yan, Chimaev is Russian. And you want to bring up ethnicity? Chimaev's, okay, maybe he's not ethnically Russian, but Pyotr Yan isn't ethnically Russian either. Pyotr Yan is Siberian. Siberians are literal Asians. Where is Peter Yan from? Oh, fuck. Where the fuck is he from Siberia? Bro. He's literally from fucking Siberia, bro. Siberia. On map. He literally is. He's Pyotr Yan Siberian, bro. He's actually Siberian. What video? Why Yan and Hamza got beef? They don't have beef. Pyotr Yan said Hamza's not Russian. And Chimaev said, well, Pyotr Yan is fucking Asian. Yan isn't even from Russia. Yeah, Yan is from Russia, but he's from Siberia, which is literally not. They're not. He's not ethnically Russian. He's genuinely not even ethnically Russian. Yan and Chimaev are both equally the same amount of Russian. They're nationalistically they're Russian, but ethnically they're not. He's from the Congo. I'd get this Mexican out of here, bro. We do not want your kind here, buddy. Go back to selling your freaking tacos, buddy. Just kidding. At least Hamza Evan is surname. Pyotr's not even Yanev. Most common last name in Russia. Yeah, Ov is the most popular. Ivanov, Kunzetsov, Smirnov, Popov, Peterov, Pyotrov. Yeah, Ov or Ev. Yeah, those are the most common Russians. This guy doesn't even got that shit, bro. Pyotr Yan is not invited to Agartha. This guy's not invited to Agartha. Okay, Chimaev is. He's a real Caucasus brother. Okay, Yan is literally Asian. He's fucking Siberian, bro. That's actually Asian. Chimaev, real Caucasus brother. Caucasus coming to Agartha. I'm gonna go. Should I go for my picks? I'm gonna pull up my picks. I knew Jan was Asian. He looks almost like Shavkat. Yeah, I know he's he's literally Siberian. So it's like, yeah, he is. He's fairly Asian. Like he's probably. Jan is probably just as Asian as yeah, like a Kazakhstan. He's probably just as Asian as a Shavkat. Wait a minute. Walter Walker versus Louis Sutherland is on this card? I forgot about that shit. Jan is Zhao Nan's cousin. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you for that. I needed that. You're picking JDM. Yeah, you're picking JDM. You want to get a little bit of Wagyu on the Barbie. Yeah, you're picking JDM, mate. Also, why doesn't my name say M? I don't know. We do not care about this fight. This is easy. We're going Maxim by KO first round easily. We're going Hamdi Al Hawab KO first round. We're going Nathaniel Wood decision. Walter Walker submission. Round 1. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Cool and Cell kill TKO round 1. Ah, this is tough. Rakic KO. No. 2. Volkov decision. Umar decision. Jandaroba submission. Round 3. Tom Aspinall TKO round 2. Rakic isn't bad, but Asma Mirzakhanov isn't bad either. Rakic is on a 3-fight losing streak. The Jan one doesn't really count. Yuri won, he had staff. Mago Nikolaev, he got destroyed. Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Oh. That Alonzo Manyfield win has aged beautifully. Benson Ribeiro, who the fuck is that? I mean, come on. This guy's a little nobody. He's chinny? Is he chinny? How is he chinny? He lost to Yuri, but he had staff. Muhammad Usman knew he was getting subbed, so he pulled out. Well, he pulled out because he got popped for steroids. I feel like this is good. Dude, this is going to be a banger fight. This is going to be a dude, anybody else? Does anybody else feel like Virna Jandaroba looks like a Jewish boy? A little Jewish boy? Put mommy ASMR on in the background now. You absolute freak. And could have KO him, so he's not that chinny. Yeah, but Rakic was running away from Uncle Live the entire time. The entire time. He got rocked by a jab. I can't remember which fight. Yeah. Rakic got rocked by a jab? That was against Yuri, but he had staff. He had bad staff. I don't think he's chinny. She looks like one of Whitaker's made one of the Whitakers made their way to Brazil? Nah. What, Whitakers? What does that mean? What about Daddy Drickus kisses you goodnight ASMR? Bro, let me read you a bedtime story. So one of these times, in a land far, far away, there was a hippo that came down to your farm in South Africa, in Pretoria, and he wanted to say hello, but he couldn't. Look up the Whitaker family. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, I'm looking at their family tree. Bro, what is this? Henry and John Whitaker had kids, Harry Whitaker and Sally Whitaker. They look like what? Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah. Dude, I didn't know Robert Whitaker. Dude, I didn't know Robert Whitaker had a family like this, man. Dude. No wonder his jaw broke. That must have been all that inbreeding. Damn. Damn, Robert Whitaker must have wanted to hide the truth from the people. Damn. I guess Rob has a sob story as well. God damn. That is insane. Oh, that dude. That leaves like a weird feeling in my body. That leaves like a weird feeling in my body, bro. Joseph. Who? That is insane. It's not insane. It's Yeah, I know, but that is insane. What do you mean that's not insane? How can you come in here and tell me that's not insane? That is insane. Jesus. Like, so I feel like at some point someone's got to step in and be like, you know. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I think at some point we got to tell the village and be like, "Hey guys, we're going to need you to close your eyes, okay?" He has a gun. I saw movement. I saw movement. He was moving. I saw movement. He tried to pull out a gun. You know what I mean? Dag, you're their only hope. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, bro? Robert Whitaker is their only hope. Could you imagine there's like leaked footage of Robert Whitaker after he won the belt? He like went back to his hometown and it's the Whitaker family. Like Mice and Men. Mice and Men was a goated movie. Bro, I'd never watched that movie. What the fuck was it about? Would you rather repopulate Japan or add genetic variation to the Whitakers? Bro, obviously repopulate Japan. Dude, you know how bad it would be to have to crack one Whitaker? Dude, if you were cracking a Whitaker, dude, there's holes. There's definitely like holes in their butt. That is just crazy. Absolutely insane. Hell no. You're telling me if you you genuinely just asked me if I'd rather have a Japanese anime baddie shardy or a fucking inbred American 3 layers deep shoddy. Like, what kind of question is that? Is Ilya fighting Patty because I think and want Patty should get it more than Justin should? No. No. Ilya is fighting Patty, but Justin Gaethje's way more deserving. Let's stop playing around. You look like Lenny. I hate searching up things. I'm gonna search up Lenny from Mice and Men, and if it's a guy who looks retarded, like an actual like disability retarded, I'm gonna end stream. I don't even look like him. He doesn't even look retarded either. I don't know. Or Armand? Yeah, it should be Armand. In the end, the normal one kills the special one by telling him to close his eyes, then he shoots him. Yeah, sometimes we gotta do that. You see Lenny and me, bro, who knows how many holes they have. Yeah. I feel like we're talking about completely different things here. I feel like the way you said, bro, who knows how many holes I have is like a weirdly sexual thing. I know it's just a chat and you can't like add any like personal flair to it, but the way you said that makes me think like that was sexual. Whereas me saying it was not sexual, bro. No. Justin lost to Max, so he didn't. Also, Armand doesn't deserve it at all. Armand beat Charles Oliveira before Ilya beat Charles Oliveira. What are you talking about? I'm not searching that up. All right, I don't know. But Armand robbed Charles. Armand robbed Charles. No. Hell no. The inbred people probably have two. Alright, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Bro, let's not. Ilya beat him harder. Also, Amon pulled out unlike Drickus. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Drickus? Who are you talking about? Drickus, Armon, Ilya, Justin. You're bringing up like 12 million different people. Armon did not rob Charles. Ilya did beat him harder, but that was like a bad version of Charles. And yes, Armon pulled out, but Justin Gaethje. But it's not about Ilya. It's not about Ilya. Ilya's the champion. It's about who's fighting Ilya. Patty's fighting Ilya when Armon's there to fight Ilya. Drickus never pulled out of a fight. He's pulled out of multiple fights. What are you talking about? He's pulled out of multiple fights. Ilya Loki robbed Josh Emmett. You guys make me lose brain cells. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Ilya robbed Josh Emmett? There was a 10-7 round. There was a 10-7 round. What are you talking about? Robbed. Armon is a zest ball who doesn't deserve it, unlike Drickus. What are you talking about? Drickus deserves what? What does Drickus deserve? A rematch against Hamzat? He got destroyed. He robbed him of years of his life? Yeah, yes. He did. Ilya genuinely took years off Josh Emmett's life. But he didn't finish Josh Emmett. You know who did finish Josh Emmett? The hardest hitting 145er. And you know who finished the hardest hitting 145er? Who finished the hardest hitting? Gamrot finished. Didn't he finish him? Didn't he submit him? Didn't Gamrot submit Jeremy Stevens? I think he did. Drickus, who wears banana hammock and did gay photo session. Yeah, Armand's a zesty guy. Yeah, no. Including a 155 title shot without weight cutting. Bro, what are you talking about? Are you high? Are you on cocaine or some shit? You gotta be, bro. This guy's fried as fuck. In you, I'm back or never run away. You don't like the Yankees. Oh, that's nice, bro. That's dope. Yuri's lucky he didn't fight when Rumble was in the division. Can you imagine? Shut the fuck up. Prediction for Islam. Prediction Islam versus Jack. Prediction for the fight on UFC. I'd probably go Islam by KO. I'd probably go Islam by head kick KO. Jack is just, I think you're fighting, when you fight Jack, when you fight Islam, there's just too many things to worry about. The striking, the grappling, the takedowns, the boxing, the kicks, the level changes. There's just too much. And off of the awareness you have of his abilities, you're going to make openings. So Jack is probably training a bunch of jiu-jitsu with Craig Jones. But that's not going to help you beat Islam. It's going to help you not get submitted by Islam, but then you're just going to get KO'd by Islam. You discovered how good Jack is? Jack is good. I've literally predicted the welterweight division to the T. I've predicted the welterweight division to the T. I said Bilal was going to beat Leon. I said Bilal was a better boxer than Leon. I said JDM's going to beat Bilal. And now I'm saying Islam is going to be JDM. For real though, Rumble was a beat in his prime. Beast. Rumble. Beast. Justin Gaethje. Beast. Michael Johnson, Loki robbed Daniel Selhuber. It was a close fight. It was a good fight though. I don't think you robbed him. From my memory, I don't think you robbed him. You never. Zahuber is your best worker? Really? I think Moreno is probably the best worker, I feel. He's a solid little Mexican. I could totally see Moreno working construction. If you could revive any fighter in their prime, who would it be? Revive any fighter in the prime? Like, bring a fighter prime into today's MMA? Oof. That's a good question. I love that shit. I fucking love you so fucking much. I love you. I love that fucking question. Conor McGregor. I don't think there's anybody else. The mentality Conor had, the style he had, the dedication he had, it was fucking beautiful. Unmatched by any human. I was saying Ilia Poteria was going to be GOAT after he beat Max. Ilia Poteria? Did you just combine Ilia Topuria and Ihor Poteria together? Ilia Poteria? What the fuck? You would do Rumble at 205 just to see him spark Yuri and Walker? Bro, what are you talking about? Rumble? The guy who got KO'd 2 times by fucking Vanderlei Silva? Like, what are we kidding, bro? Umar doesn't beat Merab. He could. He's young, bro. What are you talking about? He literally could. Just because he lost 1 fight doesn't mean he doesn't win a rematch. Like, what? If you don't think Umar can improve? Merab has reached his ceiling. Umar, I don't think has reached his ceiling. I think he's still young and he still fights very nervously. Merab is improving more. That's true. That's true. But he's also getting older, and his body's also taking some real damage. Nick Fuentes versus Dag, who wins? Bro, I would destroy him. Who are you playing? Would you bang Prime? Who? The fuck is this? Who the fuck is that? Gotta go. God bless. All right. Peace, Jorge, bro. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. For real, for real. Merab would have KO'd that one guy if he fought him. What? Merab could have KO'd that one guy? That one guy? Merab has fought hundreds of people, bro. Okay, maybe not hundreds. Tens of people. What are you talking about, bro? If you fought that one guy. That one guy. Who the fuck are you talking about? If you're talking about Corey Sandhagen, the only reason Merab would be able to KO somebody is if he sets up his take. Most recent guy. Yeah, Corey Sandhagen. Dude, if Merab were to strike with Corey, he would get shinned. But he needed to shoot takedowns in order to even have a potential at KOing him. Merab was going for the KO. He could have KO'd Corey. He would have. Yeah, I know. Exactly. If he could have KO'd Corey, he would have. Like, the fuck? He could have because he had him wobbled. Yeah, but he recovered. Really calling Sandhagen that one guy. Absolute casual. Tori Wilson was a Vince McMahon ass kisser. Yeah, probably literally kissed his asshole. So let's not talk about Vince McMahon. He's a fucked up individual, bro. But most of these guys are once they get money and power. He recovered because he let him go. This guy cannot be for real. He recovered because he let him go. Yeah, Merab just wanted to toy with Corey Sandhagen. He just wanted to toy with him. He didn't want to get out of there early, so he didn't have to take an unnecessary amount of additional damage. What the fuck? Now we're forgetting names and calling them that. Yeah, that one guy. Yeah, you mean title challenger, former interim title challenger, top 5 bantamweight fighter who has one of the most entertaining styles. We're talking Corey Sandhagen. That one guy, bro. Yeah, the one guy, bro. We're not Renan Barao KO'd Merab in his prime. Renan Barao would probably No. Renan Barao would not KO Merab. No. He would not. Hell no. Merab would probably KO Renan Barao in his prime. He probably would KO Renan Barao. It's unfortunate. Renan Barao, title interim champion, went for the interim title defense, and then when he went for undisputed against TJ, he lost. Right. So Dominic Cruz was he ducking Renan Barao? Listen to Dag is my 13th reason. Bro, you're a fucking dumbass who called Corey Sandhagen that one guy. Stop it. Barao and Tom were the best interim champs. Yeah, both maybe Tom ends up being the Renan Barao. Right? This might end up being Renan Barao 2.0. Nobody thought TJ was going to beat Renan Barao. Nobody thought TJ was going to beat Barao. But he ended up doing it. Nobody thinks Cyril Gane's going to beat Tom Aspinall. Same career of the champion was ducking, and they had the interim champion and then defended the interim belt. Stylistically, a prime Aldo KOs Merab. Nope. He was undisputed before fighting TJ. Was he? No, you don't think he was. He wasn't undisputed. Was Renan Barao undisputed champion? He defended it twice. He was never upgraded to undisputed. TJ's roids sure help. Yeah, I don't know. If Gon beats Aspinall, John Jones' resume gets even better. Yeah, but John Jones is a actual not a good human. So why would anybody want John Jones to have the last laugh? You know what I mean? He was when he beat Uriah in the rematch. No, he wasn't. So he won he won the interim belt against when he beat Uriah Faber. Yeah, so he got 2 interim champion belts, beat Uriah Faber for the undisputed belt. Okay, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought he never became champion. Why did I think he never became champion? Okay, I don't know why I developed like that. Interesting. Sean Brady goes to your gym. Shut the fuck up. Bro really said, don't touch me, please, bro. You deserve to get bashed. Yeah, true. Habib and Islam are doing a podcast, The Boat and the Goat, the best of all time and the greatest of all time. Nah, not true. I definitely won't want that to happen. He's a cheater. Yeah. He was, though. He got upgraded. Yeah, I know. Habib and Islam have a podcast, bro. They do not have a podcast. You think they would dude, their podcast would get canceled instantly. Hey, brother, Habib, brother. Who give this guy belt, brother? Hey, Islam, I don't know, brother, but let's talk about women, brother. Women need to get beat and stay in kitchen, brother. Yes, I believe this as well, brother. And then once people actually start to once the world realizes that Islam and Habib live in a world where it's like live in that type of world, then it's absolutely fucked. But I don't know. The religion in Dagestan, Islam in Dagestan is different from the Islam in like other parts of the world. Because I believe Islam and Habib are like Sufli Muslims. They're not like Shia or Sunnis. They're not like the main sects of Islam. They're like the Sufli Islam, which is more of like an integration of Dagestan rituals and Dagestan folk religion mixed in with Islam. Women's rights, brother. Who give him this? Who gives them this, brother? Brother, when women ask to have rights in America, brother, I say, no right, you can have left. You only have left, brother. You think Islam calls his wife brother? Hey, brother, make me sandwich, brother. Who give you who give you who give you time to hang out with friends? You make sandwich, brother. People forget, man. Dag was playing XXX Tentacion watching. No, not true. This number one bullshit, brother. Who give? I I'm gonna go too. You wanna fight with Habib's cousin, Abubakar, or his wife? Nice one. All right, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all you guys popping out and supporting me. I appreciate all you guys for popping out. Thank you guys for your comments, your chats, and your time. It has been your boy, Dag MMA, and I'm signing up. Peace. If you haven't watched my most recent video, go watch that, guys. But I appreciate you guys all for being here. It really means a lot. It really does. Peace, boys. Be here tomorrow.